Right, this is a tripod free video, so it's going to be a little bit shaky and wobbly, but it's the best way I can do it at the moment, because I'm going to show you a little bit more of the layout that needs a bit of moving around, and I don't want to waste time cutting and editing. Anyway, what you're seeing is part of the Sawtoh Valley station area, and lo and behold, a station has appeared. It's still under construction. It's still a lot of work to be done on it. I had a big rethink over Christmas, and I put a few buildings out, and the buildings just seemed to fit in theory, but they didn't fit in practice. And I realised that the station was put where it was originally intended, which is the left hand side. You wouldn't be able to see much of it. So I decided to convert it to an island platform instead, which I have now done, and I've had to realign the track to accommodate it. So the track's got a bit of a kinky, wobbly bit in it now, but it actually has more realism to it. It looks more like a station rather than just something that's been come out of a toy box. Okay, let's move along a bit more and I'll show you a bit more of it. In the front there you'll see that piece of station with the 4 pieces coming up there. That is actually going to be a position where a pedestrian overbridge is going to cross from the side station down here to over there. This has to be fixed up and painted yet. I've also done some work on the back there. I've moved a tunnel that was there and made it into an open cutting instead, and I'm going to put a small goods loading area there as well. Now, the station was originally going to go down here, but because of this ledge in the front here, you wouldn't see half of it. So I made it into an island station so it'll fit in better and you'll see more of it. Down the front here you can see the controls section sitting up. They're the 2 up and down main controllers. And let me go past this illumination thingy bob there. There's more of the station. As you can see, it's quite a nice little station building really. It's a shame to hide it down here where you wouldn't see it because of this ledge. Anyway, there's going to be another platform there with probably some bits and pieces on it, and there'll be probably some more little administration buildings here. And this big building over here is the Sawtoh Valley Railroad Administration Office. Nice kit, I reckon. It was given to me as a Christmas present some years back. I'm going to have over here a pedestrian obvious part of the station as well, and that's going to be a car parking area. There's a few that have been buildings on it, and there's going to be a road. That's a road up across to Sawtoh Valley. Now I put some buildings out, give an impression of what the town's going to look like. Now these buildings have been in boxes and storage. They're covered in dust and bits of styrene foam, and some of them need painting, some of them need fixing up. There's 1 or 2 of them here with a loose front on it, and there's the fire thing, and there's the church at the end. And look closely, that is the stone walling that I was building in the last video. As you can see how it turned out, not too bad really. So you've got a roadway there. You're going to have a park behind these buildings here with trees between it and the main line at the back. This bridge here is actually a HO bridge, out of scale. I could cut it down, but I'm going to build a new one instead for it. And this is the entrance to the station area. There's a bit of track missing there, which I have to do because I've got some girder bridges to go there where it crosses over. So you've got the main lines come in and out there. You got your yard entrance there. The track divides up here. You get the sun goes through the front of the station, and the goods lines go behind. And that's going to be a nice concrete bridge there. I'm going to put a few parklands along the side there. The hill in the background is going to be lowered slightly. It's a bit too high at the moment. Lower it, it's not so steep. And I've got some beautiful grass cutting stuff that go on there to make it good, look good. These are terminal blocks here for the power from the station. I'm just going to put a wooden cover over there and put a building over to hide them. and that's up towards the other end, the southern end of the yard. And of course you can see all the rubbish up there further up. And that's basically what I've been planning on doing the last few days. In front here is the start of the control panel. All those wires or bits and pieces hanging out from inside have yet to be hooked up. But to give you an example of what the control panel looks like, this section over here for the yard has to be redone. The actual control panel, the actual tracks are actually bits of balsa which are raised up, and that gives a tactile feeling. You'll find the little black dots are for the LEDs for the track block occupancy, and you have on the point motors here that they fire the point motors, and the bigger ones here are the track block switches. You find some of them work in tandem. For example, that one there, up for local, down for main, and the left and right are for the controllers. Down here, because you only just had mainline power only, you got main, up, down, main up, down, main up, down, and this here is a direction left or right. There's some more little switches to go in there. The actual point motor actuator buttons have yet to be installed, and there's more of these little switches to go in there yet. So it looks quite complicated really, but well, you don't want to sit back and look at it like an idiot and watch trains going around in circles, do you? You want to actually do something. Anyway, here are the two controllers, the two EDA controllers that will be actually running there. I'm going to repaint the fronts of them. They're fairly old, but they run beautiful. They've got inertia, they've got braking, and I don't know what all. Okay, so that's about all I'm going to show you for this one. I'll zoom up on the station for you, get a nice good look at it. A lot of the buildings are from the Cornerstone series. Anyway, and there's the back line up the back there. There's some more of the rock face that I've done. A bit dusty at the moment because I just put it out only a few days ago. And over here is the one that we did last time, which has got to have some vegetation added to it. Okay, well that's about it. I'll now upload this and sit back at work and finishing the station off. And I've got to do some cracked bead ballasting, cleaning up. And I hope they have something running this year. When I say this year, I mean 2017. I've only got 2016 has almost ended, and Christmas is another year away. Oh, well, that's it from the Sawtoh Valley for 2016. The next video will probably be on the 2nd of January. I'll upload, and I'll probably have all this work done up. Oh, have a Happy New Year to you.